And we welcome you back here inside Northtown Center at Amherst as we're getting ready for more quarterfinal action. And the action's been so nice, you knew we'd have to have it twice. And it's Randy Schultz, John Karuba. It's game 2 of our doubleheader. Meanwhile, 2 other games also have gone down at Harbor Center, and Grand Island beat Frontier 3-2 earlier. And so, but as far as getting to this game, Williamsville East and Kenmore East, we got 2 really evenly matched teams here, Randy. And Williamsville East has come in red hot.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, we look at the Will East team. They've got a 13-6-2 record, league record 11-5-0. They're coached by Mike Turillo, and they are going up against tonight the Kenmore East team, better known as the Bulldogs. They're coming in with a 10-10-1 record, 9-6-1 in the league record. There, of course, they are coached by Kyle Prey. So we should have a good, and I will talk as we get into the game here. I'll talk a little bit more about the lineups, but right now I think we're going to go down to the PA system and go for the starting lineups.
Now let's meet tonight's starting lineup first for your visiting Kenmore East Bulldogs. On defense, number 12, Owen McKinney. Also on defense, number 18, Derek Pine. And left wing, number 15, Kyle High-Bickey. And right wing, number 10, Austin Turnbull. Your center, number 26, the captain, Eddie Jenner. And in goal for the Bulldogs, wearing number 30, Frank Manzella. The North is coached by Mr. Kyle Gray. And now starting for the Williamsville East Flames. On defense, number 16, Michael Lichtenthal. On defense, number 12, Ethan Scallione. At left wing, number 9, Peter Nostrand. At right wing, number 21, Julian Hamilton. The center, number 11, Katie Cavallari. And between the pipes for the Flames, number 32, Luke Freiling. This is coached by Mr. Mike Carrillo. The referees for this evening's matchup, Mr. John Provis and Mr. Leonard Valvo. Athletic competition can provide everyone with a sense of accomplishment and pride of all of us, players, coaches, officials, and spectators, by the rules of good conduct. We ask that you enjoy the performance of our outstanding athletes in the spirit of sportsmanship and appreciation of competition. Now at this time, please rise or remove your hats and be honor our country with the playing of the national anthem.
And so we are back here in Northtown Center at Amherst getting ready for the Williamsville East Flames and the Kenmore East Bulldogs. And we want to remind you tonight's game brought to you by Howard Hanna Real Estate. Home happens here. Western New York Immediate Care. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you. Logistics Plus of Buffalo, and Ad Pro Sports. And what's a quick key just to start off here, Randy, before the opening face-off that you're looking at tonight?
For the Bulldogs, you're going to be looking at Noah Stachowski. He's got 12 goals, 15 points on the season. And you also got Eddie Jeter, who has 10 goals and 18 points on the season. For the Will East Flames, you can't ignore Caden Cavallari. He's got 20 goals, 41 assists, or 41 points, and he's the big gun for them. And we'll talk more a little bit in a minute about it.
And now we have a power outage, and now they got it fixed. The scoreboard lost power for a few seconds, but now it's back, so the game can begin. Everything is in order, and we are underway. Will East plays it all the way back inside their own zone, far side, wheeling it to the right point, given away. Now held in at the left point. Bulldogs spin it down deep to the near corner, working it back out high, right point, feeding it to the left point. Work down low again. Taken back there again by the Bulldogs. Finally taken away by Will East. Long pass up the left side. Not going to make it far enough for icing. Bulldogs have it back inside their own zone. Galloping, they'll flip a pass ahead left side, and Will East will ski ramp it back out to center. Cavallari able to play it on ahead up the right wing. Stolen back by the Bulldogs and cleared. Left to right. Flames come back in again. Right throw. Winds and fires and cutting across. Nice save made that time by Manzella, and he's been great lately for them, Randy, and he was good on that shot. As it comes to the near corner. Now they have it one-on-one. Spun to the right half circle. Working it back. And now we get a stop to play here along the near half wall.
And you've got Frank Manzella in the nets. He has a, hang on to this one, John, a 0.31 goals against average with a .990 save percentage. Wow, that's almost invincible. Unbelievable. Great job in nets there this season for him.
And Willie's set to take the draw deep in Kenny's territory. Ryan Lil-Zanich take the draw, wins it on back to the right point. Winds and fires. That goes off the skate in front, never made it. Back to the left point. They'll gun it towards the net. Stolen back by the Bulldogs. They'll work it ahead up the near side. Big hit there as it's pushed it up the left side. Did not connect. And we get a whistle here with 15:44 to go in the opening period.
And, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the goalie at the other end of the ice, Luke Freeling. He has a 2.69 goals against average with a .918 save percentage. Very impressive at both ends of the rink.
Lil-Zanich plays it off to the near corner. Puck tied up deep in Ken Morey's territory. Out of the far corner, Lil-Zanich stops and turns. Pivots one-on-one. Still controlling it there in the near corner. Backhander kicked away. Second chance turned down. Thrown right in front of the net. Didn't connect. Right point. Winds and fires, and that's gone well wide of that near post. Held in again, Lil-Zanich. Back to the far side. Takes a bump. Plays it left point. Winds and fires from a long way out. Another nice save by Manzella, and a nice job just gobbling it up, making sure there was no rebound early, Randy.
Absolutely, and he's going to take control of things here right off the bat. He's going to try and help his team as much as he can at his end and his position on this team. So, again, with that very impressive .990 save percentage, very, very impressive.
And off this draw, the Flames grab it back to the left point. Now it's shipped out through center, 2-on-2. Right to left come the Bulldogs. Tried to feed it across. Couldn't do so. And then a big hit in the near corner of the Willie's zone, and we get a whistle, as that was a big, thunderous check in the near corner. As exactly 2 minutes have gone by here in the first, still no score.
And we kind of lose things here in this far corner, but there is a possibility.
Parker Cirkowitz is the one who was the recipient, and I think we're getting a call to Williamsville East, and it sure appears to be that way as he's being escorted to the box, and it's going to be number 16, Michael Lickenthal, who is going off for the penalty. Early power play for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. So we'll see what kind of power play that Kenmore East has here as they get the face-off deep in the Will East end of the ice. And there's even 15 minutes remaining here in this opening period.
One of these times, I'm sure you'll say it, but it's a Howard Hanna power play, and it's Austin Turnbull who wins the draw for the Bulldogs. Back to the left, so feeds it across. working it to Jeter at the right point. He'll feed it back across the top of the left circle, working it out high, right point for Jeter. Jeter steps into one that got blocked, held in by the Bulldogs. Cirkowitz being tied up along the near boards, still trying to get it free. Now they do so, but they lose it on a back check, and Will East high on the backhand, going to flip it all the way down the length of the rink. Jeter on his giddy up to grab it for Kenmore East. He will hand it off there, playing it up the near side, back behind his own net, working it ahead right side and giving away. Sidesteps the hit and pushes it back into Kenmore East territory. From the near side, Cirkowitz going to spin it back behind his own net. Working it back, accepting the return feed. With still 1:08 to go on the power play, but nice penalty killing here by the Flames in the early going from right to left. Bulldogs having a hard time just getting it out of their own zone. Now they do is they work it up the right side, and they'll shovel it in from the far side, stolen back by Flames. Now the Bulldogs get it again. Comes to the left point, held in. Now zips a pass across to the far point, holding it in. Working it left circle, tried to throw it out in front. That went way up in the air, and Freiling just went up, jumped almost like on a pogo stick, bounced up there and grabbed that, Randy, for the whistle.
Absolutely. And John, now after I've felt a little bit of shame, I have written the Howard Hanna power play 25 times, so hopefully it's ingrained in my head. This is the second game. So I had to do something to punish myself here, so that's what I did.
Ryan Haynes wins the draw almost like Bart Simpson with the chalkboard. Stolen back by the Flames, and he'll clear it out to center. Kenmore East there to grab. Ryan Haynes on it again with 28 seconds to go here in the first period. And 13:24 to go, 28-8 on the power play in the near corner. Tussling for it from the far half wall. Turns and fires one, kicked out. Second chance, slipped towards the net, never made it through. Stolen back by the Flames, and they'll send a dart all the way back down the length of the rink. And that's going to do it for the power play. Back to 5-a-side. Kenmore East right to left. Bulldogs starting back, carrying on, working it ahead up the left side. Takes a bump as it went right in on the goalie Freiling, who will kick it away to the near side corner. Pushing it back around, and now they'll glimpse to center. A tie up there in neutral ice as it was going up the left wing, did not connect, and I think we're going to get an icing call.
And I think you're correct on that one. You know, on that Kenmore East power play, I got to hand it to Kenmore East. They were really trying to set something up there. They were trying to get traffic in front of that Will East net, but to no avail. And so we still have a scoreless tie here, 12:45 remaining in the first period.
Eli North to take this draw for the Bulldogs in the attacking zone, and he'll win it to the left circle. Fed down low to the near corner, still fighting for control of the puck. Lil Zanich comes up with it in the far corner for Will East. Drops it off, now plays it back around, comes to the near half wall, held in by the Bulldogs, takes a bump, but pushes it down low to the near corner. Stolen back there by the Flames behind their own net, working it up the near side, and backhanded out to center. Kenmore East comes up with it again, a pass up the right wing. Winds and fires, kicked out of there. Big save as it's deflected back out. Bulldogs grab it inside their own end, working it up the right side. North spinning it cross ice as there was a tie up there at center. Play carries on. Freiling out of his net. He'll leave it off. Now works it around the near side, playing it up the right half wall. Held in down low. Tried to throw it from a sharp angle, didn't connect. Now they have it back behind the Will East net. Controlled to the far point, and finally back out through center. Eddie Jeter there to correct it for Kenmore East, but he gives it away. Back come the Flames, right circle, winds up and steps into a shot that's going to go well over top of the net. Held in left point, winds and fires, and that's deflected away easily by Manzella. Fan on the clearing attempt, given away. Backhand in, tight stay made, rebound. Still trying to dig away at it, and the puck went in. However, the whistle had already come in. And so we get a stoppage of play, and I believe the net may have gotten knocked off.
I believe that it's either the net got knocked off its moorings or the referee lost sight of the puck. And I now believe, since I didn't see him move that net, I believe the referee lost sight of the puck. So that's why the whistle was blown, and now the faceoff will come just to the left of the Kenmore net.
Cavallari wins the draw for the Flames, rung around the end boards to the near corner. Stolen back there by the Bulldogs. from the near side, one-on-one. Gets back checked, still trying to control it. Working it back and out, stolen at the near point. Bulldogs plays there, but Cavallari's on it again for the Flames, one-on-one. Works it up the right side. Haynes tried to play it to the line, couldn't. Had a tag on a delayed offside. Now Cavallari storms back for the Flames from the left circle. Cut in on goal, but he never could get the shot away. Right point steps into one that's going to go wide. Back to the left point. It is held in by the Flames. He'll spin it off to the far circle. Bulldogs steal it, and they'll flip it inadvertently right into their own bench. Out of play.
And once again, now both teams are really trying to get a feel for each other right now as this game is progressing. We're down to 10:41 scoreless tie here in the first period. So you've seen some good opening period hits here between both teams. So, again, they're trying to really set up a pace here where they can keep going.
Yanks has control for Ken Maurice, plays it to the near circle. In that left corner, stolen back. Now Yanks comes up with it again for the Bulldogs. He'll work it head up the right wing. He's skating side to side. Stolen back by Will East, but not out of the zone. Held in at the left point. Played to the near side circle. Working it back around the end boards. Trying to get it free. Trying to just dig away, and now they do get it. It's the Bulldogs back out high right point. Comes to the right circle. Cuts to the high slot, feeds it back, winds and fires, goes off a skate in front, well wide. Back to the near corner. Puck bounces harmlessly, and now a long pass right side. Did not connect. Icing, and Will East is the culprit, so a face-off coming up in the Flame zone, Randy.
And, John, you know, it's interesting here. These two teams, as many games as they've played this year, this is the first time these two teams have met this season. So I can understand now why, unless they had some video of each other, this will be the first time they're really seeing each other here on ice.
Lil Zanich against Haynes on the draw, and Lil Zanich wins it for the Flames. He'll spin it straight up the middle, working it ahead far side, cutting in one-on-one. Now it's back around, stolen back again. Bulldogs there to grab out of the right circle. And fanned on the keep-in attempt, back out through center it goes. Ken Maurice trying to outwork three different guys, but we get a whistle in the far side of the Flame zone.
And it looked like it was an offsides on that particular play. So, again, they're trying to get into a little bit of sync here, but we've had a lot of whistles here with 9:40 remaining in this opening period. So, kind of hard to get a rhythm going here.
Same two combatants in the face-off circle, and Haynes wins it. High slot, Ken Maurice fires a shot. Deflected over top of the net. Comes to the far corner. Wraparound chance turned down by Freiling. Second went right on, and again, he's just going to decide to get a hold of this, get it under control for his team, and hang on, Randy, for the whistle.
And, again, another whistle here. And, again, it really, this is the one thing, these two teams I know like to skate. And right now they're really not getting into any type of pace where they can get skating back and forth from one end to the other.
Off the draw, the Flames play it back, not out. Held in right point, now stolen at the left circle. Flames gunning a saucer pass ahead for Cavallari. Dropping it off right circle, winds and fires off a skate. And now comes to the far corner, delayed penalty coming up here to the Bulldogs. To the near corner, Flames stay on it. One-on-one back behind. Playing it across, puck still tied up there, really trying to jam away in that pile up there, but Willies finally gets it up to the left point. He'll zip it down low. Lil Zenz, fired a wrister, got blocked. And now Ken Maurice grabbed control. And here comes the penalty call, Randy, our first or second of the game, rather, and a big chance coming up here for the Flames.
Absolutely, and it looks like I'm not sure exactly what the call was, but he is the referee is directing the player into the penalty box, and it will be number 3 for the Bulldogs, Noah Stachowski, and he has he's one of their big scorers. He has 12 goals on the season so far for his team. Face-off will be deep in the Bulldogs' end of the ice.
And off this draw, Ken Maurice plays it to the line and out through center as Stachowski takes another Howard Hanna power play as the Flames left to right. Howard Hanna, home happens here.
I messed up
Flames,
again, didn't I?
Flames make it right up the middle. Stolen back by Ken Maurice and pushed back out in over the Williamsville East line. At this point, it might be see me after class, Coach Schultz. Flames have it behind their own net with 1:30 to go here on the power play. 8:28 to go here. Opening period, no score. Playing it ahead up the left wing side. Flames one-on-one. Jeter putting on good pressure. Flames just trying to get out of their own end, and now they do so. Up the right side, he'll ring it in. Stolen back by the Bulldogs. Long pass right wing, and they'll send it down 200 feet. Back to grab it, it's Will East behind their own net. Still another 1:08 to go on the power play. From left to right, here come the Flames. They'll start out on the saucer pass, controlling it in the left circle, Cavallari, but stolen right back by the Bulldogs and flips it back out to center again. Arrowed along this time by Williamsville East. Lost control in the right circle. Stolen back by the Bulldogs. Now the Flames fighting for it. Held in at the right point. They're going to zip it down low to the near side. Cavallari getting in there for Will East. Trying to get free with it. Still tied up, trying to whack it free. Now it comes along the near half wall. Sharp angle shot. Save is made. Rebound as that's kicked out of there by Manzella. And now the Bulldogs will flip it back down. And only 20 seconds remaining on the power play. Well, he's going to try again here with Stevens back behind his own net. He'll control it now as he's looking to send a pass up ice. Instead, Stevens takes a hit in his own zone with only 10 seconds to go on the power play. Works it up the left wing. Oh, big bone-crushing check on a Will East Flame inside the Kenmore East line. Bulldogs with a long pass left side. Did not connect, but the penalty is over. We're back to full strength. Flames inside their own zone, give it away at the right circle. Controlling it, tried to throw it in front, didn't connect. And now on the near side corner, Bulldogs have it again. They take a hit, and now they're starting to fly the bodies all over the place in the near corner. Back out high to the left point, stolen by Will East, and they'll clear to center, only to watch the Bulldogs spin it right in on Freiling, who will kick it off to the near corner. Will East, and now almost gave it away, but they grab it again out of the far corner. They'll spin it back around the end boards. Flames have it with 6:15 to go in a scoreless first period. Push back out to center. Haynes collects for Kenmore East. Stolen away by Lil Zanich for the Flames, and they'll push it into Bulldog territory. Kenmore East on it again, weaving their way through center, working across the Will East line, north left circle, firing one, save is made! And he juggled the rebound, kicked out of there, left point, shot goes towards Freiling. It looked like it was gonna go wide, but Randy Freiling didn't want to take any chance there, just gobbled it up, and that's probably the right play.
He's got to be a first baseman. He did a first baseman stretch on that one. It was like he kept the one skate really in that crease. The other skate went just over the line, and he stretched out with his hand, caught that puck, and forced the face-off deep in the Will East end of the ice.
It's hard to do in cleats. I can only imagine what it's like to try and do that in skates.
Ouch. Yes, totally agree with you on that one.
Haynes wins the draw to the left circle, stolen back by the Flames, and they'll push it out. Down the near side, and it's a long outlet, did not connect. No ice, he tried to bank it in. Didn't work, left point. Weinstein fires Manzella right on it. Big save. Comes to the far side. Now in the left circle, Flames hold it again. Will East one-on-one. They'll spin it off. They control it again. Deep in Kenmore East territory to the left point. Down low, stolen back by the Bulldogs. And they'll send a pass down the far side. And look out, incoming went right into that Will East bench. And out of play for the whistle.
It was just a little bit late on that whistle, but it did hit the bench area there, and that's why they had to blow the whistle and now have the face-off. I want to say it's going to be, again, deep in the Kenmore East end of the rink, and they'll have the face-off just to the right of the goalie.
Cavallari wins a turnaround shot, gets blocked in the low slot. Stolen back by the Bulldogs. Pass that up the left side for Haynes, 1-on-2. To the near side, back behind the Will East net. Starting out left to right. Stevens going to work it straight ahead. Well, it's a saucer right side, and he'll dump it, but it goes into the netting and out of play.
And they were getting some good rhythm going back and forth there. They had play going at both ends here. Now, again, we've had a couple of whistles here, kind of slowed things down a little bit. So both teams right here in front of us as they get ready for the face-off at the red dot. And
Jeter wins the neutral zone draw. Far side, up the middle. Stolen by Williamsville East in the high slot. Lost control And the Bulldogs near quarter of their own zone, working it back to the far side. Right to left up the ice come the Bulldogs, still not out. And now they'll push it back out through center, working it up the left side. Cavallari, nice move, sidesteps ahead. Lesser firing one sharp angle over top of the net. Stevens with the keep in at the right point, stolen back by the Bulldogs. And a potential odd man rush 3-on-2, cutting it back to the right circle. Lost control. Cavallari in there for the Willies, but he loses it on the back check to the Bulldogs. Puck in the near corner of the Willies zone. Has it back now, spins it out high to the right point. They're going to step in instead. They cycle it down low. Eddie Jeter by the net, threw it out in front, but there was no one there to tip it home, and we get a whistle. And this time the net is clearly off. It's Morning's a little bit crooked, and we get another stoppage of play.
No question in that one. That's our first one in this game that I've seen. So again, that one really a lot of action going on around that net. Players circling in that, and occasionally they get bumped into it, and it sets it off its mooring. So face off again deep in the Will East end of the ice.
Yanks to take this draw for the Bulldogs against Lil Zanich. Lesser winds and fires, kicked out of there. Freiling comes to the far side, and Will East comes out. Left to right down the ice, side steps, stolen back. Ken Maurice going to work it ahead straight up the middle. Yanks playing it off left circle. Winds and fires. Save is made. Rebound. And Freiling again. He just slams the door shut before a Bulldog who was sniffing around there tried to chip home the rebound, but couldn't do so.
And as I said at the beginning of this game's going to come down to goaltending. There's no question. You got two excellent goaltenders at either end of the ice, and they're going to be determining the factors here in this game as it progresses.
Yanks wins the draw back to the left point. Kept in there by the Bulldogs at the left circle. Controlling it. Backhand goes over top of the net, and it actually went up into the netting, and we get another whistle.
And again, play a little bit scrambly here, and they're getting some shots, and then things like puck landings on net, and that forces another face-off here.
Yanks wins the draw. Off to the left point. Winds and fires. That's deflected at the near side by Freiling. Comes to the near corner. Back to the left point. They'll spin it along the near side half wall. And the big hit there, and then the puck went bouncing right up and over the stanchion into the seats and out of play.
So once again, we have another whistle here with 3:21 remaining, still scoreless, and the puck continues to remain down at the Will East end. The Flames having to defend it here, trying to get the puck out of there and back down to the Bulldogs end of the net, or rather back down to the Bulldogs end of the ice.
Yanks going to take this draw for Kenmore East as it's 3:21 to go in the first. Still no score, but we have seen good chances on both sides.
Absolutely, and it looks like the referee picked up some extra snow along in there and brought it over to the penalty box and dumped it in there. So a little less snow on the ice right now.
Off the draw near corner. Yanks back to the left point. High slot. Stolen by the Flames. Pushed out to center. Flames come up with it again in neutral ice. And now the Bulldogs steal it away from the right point. Whistles it wide of Freiling to the near post. Far side Stevens collects it for Will East. From left to right, he'll start his way 3-on-2. Stevens full out of steam. High slot dropped it off. Shot never made it on goal. To the near circle. Lanes back around the end board. Stolen by the Bulldogs. They'll work it ahead up the right side. Big hit there. Meanwhile, Bulldogs storm across the Will East line only to lose control of the puck and backhand it out to neutral ice. Flames are going to dump it into Kenmore East territory. Held in right point. Flames wind and fire, and that one changed direction as it was heading in on man zone, but give him credit. Very good at staying with the puck and getting the whistle. He's really good at that.
And I'll tell you, he had to have his radar really working on that. Manzella, he was blocked on that shot. The Will East player took the shot right between the legs of his own player and got it on goal.
Off the draw comes to the far side circle. Taken back there by the Bulldogs. Along that half wall, Kenmore East will spin it out to center. Working it straight ahead. And now stolen back again by the Flames. Oh, nice move by Cavallari. Cutting to the right circle. Gunning one point blank, and Manzella there again. Cavallari almost was pulling the string like Harlem Globetrotters. Rope rope-a-dope on that, but a big save Manziel to get the whistle. That's a candidate for our Ad Pro save of the game.
I was just going to tell you that there is a reason why Cavallari has 20 goals, 21 assists on the season for his team.
Cavallari wins the draw to the near corner. Stolen back by the Bulldogs from the far side, working it straight up the middle. And now it's Willie's to grab inside their own zone, pushing it ahead. Pass up the right side did not connect, but no icing as it was deflected. Bulldogs inside their own zone. 1:50 to go here, opening period. No score as it's worked up the right wing. Side steps at a player. Now he gets through another Flame. Saucers it up a left side. Deflects it into Willie's territory. And the Flames once again send it right back out. Bulldogs there to grab inside their own zone. Up the left wing. Got to push it into Willie's territory. Out of the near corner. Playing it back to the left point. It's zipped down low. Out of the near corner, 1-on-3. Now he's from a sharp angle, turnaround shot. Big save. Freiling had to be sharp there. Comes to the near corner. Still fighting for it. Working it down low are the Bulldogs. They have Willie's temmed in, and now it's taken away. Flames with a spring pass right side. Did not connect, but won't make it far enough for icing. Ken Maurice there to grab. Given away in the far corner. Came right in front, but the Bulldogs recover. Playing it back to the right point. Still can't get it out of their zone with inside a minute to go here, first period. Far side, Bulldogs have it back by their own net. It's Crawford. He'll work it straight up the left side of the board. It's held in again by Stevens. Gloves it down. Tried to fire it towards the net, but along the far half wall. Still tied up. It's the Bulldogs back to the left point, and out to center it goes. Stevens recollects just in front of his own blue line. He'll work it up the right side. Bulldogs steal it back. Crawford, right to left, takes a bump from Stevens, but pushes it on Willie's territory. Flying out of his net right circle, tried to play it in front. Lil Zainich takes it away for the Flames, who are off and running. Left to right with 10 seconds to go in the period. Left half wall, fired one towards the goal. Hit the net, came right out in front. Now comes back center point, and Manzella. I don't even know how he saw that through the maze of bodies in front of him, but he holds on with 1.7 left to go in the first. Wow, Manzella's been sharp.
Well, I'll tell you, Will East was squeezing every second out of this period to get some offense going, and they just kept that puck in deep in that Kenmore East zone and got a shot off. And you're right, I don't know, his radar is excellent tonight so far.
Lil Zainich on the draw for the Flames. Won by Jeter for the Bulldogs to the near corner, and that's how we come to the end of the first period. And Coach Schultz, I would say at the start, took a little bit to find a rhythm, but towards the end we started seeing more action as they got used to each other a little bit more, feeling each other out.
Absolutely, and the thing of it is, too, they were back-checking, they were forechecking each other in their own ends, and it was making it frustrating to really try and get anything going here. But we have to give credit to both goalies as well. Came up with some huge saves when they needed to for their respective teams. So we have a scoreless tie here at the end of one, and I'll turn it back over to you, John.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach Schultz. We're at the end of the opening period of play, quarterfinal action. Kenmore East and Williamsville East, no score. And we also want to remind you that the instant replays in the first period brought to you by Logistics Plus. And our intermission report is going to be brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you. So again, our score after one, we're scoreless between Kenmore East and Williamsville East in quarterfinal playoff action right here on WNY Athletics. Our intermission report is next.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home. Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF. And...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
We welcome you back here to the Northtown Center at Amherst. It is the Intermission Report presented to you by Western New York Immediate Care. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you. And it is the quarterfinals playoff action, and no score after one between Williamsville East and Kenmore East. But again, as we've been stressing all night long, and now we'll welcome in a bit of a new audience, those from Williamsville East and Kenmore East. And we want to remind you that there's a GoFundMe page out, and this again is an example of hockey being bigger than the game, and it's about the community. And for Kenmore West, they were playing with a teammate on their mind tonight. Damian Ish was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. He's done for this year, and he's going to be out for the foreseeable future. But we want to let you know and get this information. Kristen Scholes has started a GoFundMe page, and you can send donations and well wishes and messages to Damian, who right now is struggling. But the WNY Athletics and everyone in the hockey and Western New York community support what he's going through right now. They support him, and he's going to beat it. And Randy, I'm going to turn it over to you because I know this really does hit home with you. And so take it away, Randy.
All right. Thank you very much, John. Yes, having gone through this situation myself a couple of times, as I spoke earlier, Damian, just hang in there, partner. Be tough. Be strong. And the same for his family. But what I'm doing now is I'm asking Western New York hockey fans of any kind, whether you're boys hockey fans, girls hockey fans, whether you're Sabre fans, whether you have kids in other aspects of hockey, I'm asking you to reach out And yes, if you can make a contribution to the GoFundMe page, that would be wonderful. But also, please send well wishes and that to Damien, because he's going to need this over the next few weeks or maybe even few months. And if you could just send him an email, send him a tweet, send him a message. You could even send messages through the school, send cards, whatever. Let him know that he's cared about out there. Let's get this hockey community and the Western New York community at large, and anyone else who's listening out there, please just send some messages to Damien. He's going to need it, and Damien and his family, as we said before, he is now in our thoughts and prayers for as long as this is going to take. And yes, you're going to beat this. You're strong. This is going to be all good in the end. And that's so. Again, that's my statement from here, and I'll let John just kind of wrap things up.
Again, it's a personal appeal. Let's show them how generous we are and how we support our hockey community, Western New York. The GoFundMe page, again, was founded by Kristen, Kristin, Scholz, Scholz, and the player's name, Damien Isch, DAMIENISCH. And so, again, Damien, you're in our thoughts and best wishes. And again, we hope to see you out here again some point in the future. And that's going to wrap it up for the first intermission report. No score between Williamsville East and Kenmore East in the quarterfinals playoffs of the small school division. And this intermission report brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you. So after one, we are scoreless, Kenmore East and Williamsville East. Second period, straight ahead right here on WNY Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home. Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF. And
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Back here at Northtown Center at Amherst, and we get ready for the second period of play. We were scoreless after one between Williamsville East Flames and the Kenmore East Bulldogs in the quarterfinals of the small school division. And along with Randy Schultz, I'm John Karuba. No score after one. Again, it took a little bit of feeling out before we started to get consistent action. Do you think now that they're going to start to sort of break out into, we mentioned that they both like to skate. Do you think we might see more of the tempo as we head into the second here, Randy?
I'd have to agree with you on that one, John, and I'll tell you the reason why. As I mentioned earlier in the game, this is the first time this season these two teams have faced each other. So again, yes, coaches have videos. They have, previous games that these teams may have played against other teams. But now you're facing them face to face, and now you get to see what they are like. So yes, we've had one period. We get it out of the way. Let's see what happens here in this second period. But again, I'm going to stick to my guns on this one. You have two excellent goaltenders battling each other at either end of the ice here. They are going to eventually be the determining factor here on who wins this game and who loses this game.
And indeed, Freiling and Manzella, and we've seen both, and especially I want to focus a little bit on Manzella. We've seen him a couple times this year. He basically stole them a game against Niagara Wheatfield that they probably didn't necessarily deserve to win, but he was so good that he stole it to them, and we've seen him do it a couple times, and he had to make some saves through traffic. He was been impressive.
Well, the radar is working at both ends of the ice for these goalies, and they have been spectacular. And we are just about getting ready for the face-off here. The buzzer sounds. I believe the clock is set this time. And, John, it's over to you for the play-by-play.
No power outage this time. Happy to report as Jeter wins the face-off in the second period. Underway. Now comes left circle. Bulldogs in the Flames zone. Fired one. Oh, he had him at the back door. Just couldn't slip it home. Back to the right point. Winds and fires. Kick save. Rebound loose in the slot. Finally taken there by the Flames. And a long pass up the right side. And it's going to go right on the netminder Manzella, who will cover up as Stevens was driving towards that net. But a couple early chances there for the Bulldogs. That's more, I think, of what you're going to start to see here.
And they're coming out here, and I'm sure that's one of the things they wanted to do is to get a fast start here and get a jump on this and make, pull a surprise if they could.
Cavallari set to take the draw in the attacking zone for Williamsville East. As we're just underway here, second period, no score. To the near corner, it's the Bulldogs who grab it back, find their own net. They'll start up the ice left to right. Cavallari breaks it up, but he grabs it again, works it up the far wing, stolen back by the Bulldogs behind their own net. Left to right, playing it not out, held in by Stevens at the right point. Now it's taken back by the Bulldogs. Straight up the middle, stolen away again by the Flames. Controlling it right circle. He gets back check, pushed it off. Stevens with a shot from the right point. And Manzella again had to be ready for that deflection in close. And he made the save, held on to the far post.
And one thing that I noticed that has disappeared, John, for the second period, heat. I think they have shut the heaters off above us, and now it is going to get nice and icy cold here at the Northtown Center.
Perfect. Just what we need with the weather we've been having lately. More cold. Lila Zanich wins the draw to the near side corner. Throw it right out in front, but couldn't connect. Stolen by the Bulldogs. Long pass up the left side. Working in from the left circle. Bulldogs stop up. Playing it out high to the left point. Winds and fires. Save made, deflected over top of Freiling to the near corner. Played back around. Puck still tied up there. They'll work it ahead straight out through center. Lil Zanich, left circle. Winds and fires. Turned down there. Turned aside at the near post, that time by Manzella. To the near corner. Back out high left point. Flames wind and fire over top of the net wide to the far half wall. Willie's going to truck it down low, right circle, fired right on Simon, right in front. Oh, and he had Manzella down, but he slipped it wide, far post. To the near corner, puck tied up, comes to the left circle, and now the Bulldogs will finally push it out through center, and Willie's was so close to making it 1-0, but no cigar as they push it out to the left side, did not connect. And icing is the call, and so close. But as you say, close only counts in horseshoes. Still tied, no score. Looking for that elusive first goal.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, they were putting some serious pressure on there, Will East was. And now, unfortunately, they had an icing. The faceoff is going to be deep in their end, so we'll see if Kenmore East can get control of this puck and get any scoring chances on that Will East net.
Eli North wins the draw clean for the Bulldogs, back to the right point. He'll zip it back behind the net to the near corner, working it along the left half wall. Puck gets tied up. Will East with the steal, long pass left side. Outlet did not connect, and we might be falling back into that pattern of whistles, Randy, another icing.
I hope not. I'd like them to get some kind of a rhythm going here, and that way they can kind of get some unexpected scoring chances. But right now we'll see what happens as the faceoff comes deep in the Will East end again.
North wins the draw, but stolen back by Will East. Also, I'm sure you want it, so I have to keep doing the talking. Big hit at the left point, delivered by the Bulldogs, and we get a whistle, and we might be getting a call as Will East was bringing it in, and that was Nick Mendola, and he got drilled, and we are getting a penalty to the Bulldogs here, Randy.
Absolutely, and boy, that was a thunderous hit. You could feel that. That was right in front of the fans down there, and I'll tell you, that was a thunderous hit. And right now we have that penalty going to
Ryan O'Brockta, number 14.
And so now we're going to see Will East go on the power play here and see what they can do on this power play.
Cavallari to take the draw for Will East. This power play again presented by Howard Hanna. Home happens here. From the near corner back to the left point. Comes out over the line. Stevens has it. He'll drop back inside his own zone. Working it to the far side. Will East sidestepping a hit. Playing it to the right point. Working it out high. Playing it back to the left point. Cavallari thought about letting it go. Now drops off for Stevens. Gets the return pass Lessler. Now he'll fire one. And Manzella again is there. He's just a brick wall in that net, Randy. And he'll hang on. He's got it again.
He definitely has. And boy, I'll tell you, he looks like one tired goalie. And I think that shot may have caught him a little bit right there in the chest a little bit. That was a bullet that came in low, and he caught it and took it all, and then he just smothered it.
But he stays in the game as most goalies do. Cavallari wins the draw back to the left point for Stevens. Pinballs it down to the left half wall. Cavallari out for Stevens. Winds and fires over top of the net. That almost bounced in, but from the far corner. Right point. Flames fire one, and that goes right through the goal mouth. Comes to the near corner. Stolen back, and finally the Bulldogs clear. Flames grab just inside their own blue line, played it up the middle. Stolen away by the Bulldogs. Comes Lessero, winds and fires. Kick save, Freiling. Jetter far corner, threw it out in front. Great short-handed chance, didn't work. Stolen back by Will East, and now they'll push the center for Caden Cavallari. Will East from right to left. He'll stop up at the left circle, working it to the left point. Stolen by the Bulldogs, and they'll send it down. Another 45 seconds remaining in the Will East power play. 13:25 to go, second period. No score. Cavallari through center ice. He's got a full head of steam, unstoppable at the right circle. Puts on the brakes. Now tries to feed it across. Didn't work. Fed to the left point for Stevens. Still another half minute on the power play. High slot. Stevens lets one go. That goes off the skate. Ricochets harmlessly to the near corner. Came right out in front. Save made. Second chance. Oh, and that's chipped wide right through the crease. Back to the right point. Held in. Right circle. Flames. Overskates the puck. And now it's stolen back by the Bulldogs. The penalty is about to expire, and we're going to return to full strength. Stevens inside his own blue line, up the middle for Cavallari, and we're back to five aside. Cavallari, nice move to cut to the right circle. Never could take the shot. Has it out of the far corner. Going to play it back around. Cavallari right in front. Slayman in tight score! That was just domination in the offensive zone. They played it low, and it's one of the few times they found it. That brick wall, and with 12:31 to go in the second, there's our first goal of the hockey game. 1-0 Flames. The power plays generated the momentum. Wasn't a power play goal, but it may as well have been.
Well, I'll tell you, you got to hand it to the Will East Flames on that one. Nick Mandola, That is his 6th goal of the season for him as he puts his Flames up 1-0.
Will East wins the draw, pushes it inside his own zone. Far side ahead. Lil Zanich couldn't control. Backhanded to center. Now North playing it ahead. Right circle, try to cut in on goal. Gets wiped out by a Flames player. Play carries on though. And now it'll end as it came right up into the netting out of play. But Will East with a big goal to break the deadlock as it's 1-0. And that replay brought to you by Logistics Plus.
And I'll tell you, John, as crazy as this sounds, I was going to say that Will East had really had a pretty good power play there. They had several chances, but they just kept right at it.
As right off the draw, North just pushed it right towards the goalie Freundling, but he'll cover up to the right of the crease, and we get another stoppage of play. And now the Will East fans getting into it.
And believe me, this place is packed corner to corner here. We have a lot of fans here tonight for this second game of this doubleheader.
Flames win the draw back to the left point, held in. Now they'll zip it down low to the near corner. North there to grab for the Bulldogs. Threw it right out in front, but Lil Zanich intercepts it on the doorstep. Works it out to center for the Flames. Right to left side steps a hit. From the near corner, takes a hit, but play carries on. They'll work it around to the far side. Flames staying on it in the Bulldog zone. Comes to the right circle, but it's stolen back by the Bulldogs. Potential 3-on-2. Controlling it out of the right circle. Ken Maurice 1-on-1 takes a bump, but he stays on it. Working it around. Tried to feed it down low. That wouldn't work. Has it again out of the far corner. Works to the left point. Delayed call coming up here to Will East. Winds in for a save made. Puck goes over top of the net, but it goes into the mesh and out of play, and we are getting the penalty to Will East, and a great chance to equalize for the Bulldogs, but that started by a great answer shift.
Absolutely, and here comes the Will East player. It is number 23, and that would be Ryan
Lil Zanich.
Thank you for that one, John. That one I wouldn't have even attempted on, but now we will have, believe it or not, we are going to have a Howard Hanna power play. Am I out of the doghouse now?
My man, Randy Schultz, I knew you were going to snap the streak, my friend. You broke out of the drought.
Wow.
Ken Maurice wins the draw back to the left point. Tried to feed it across. Now it's thrown in the left circle. Slips it wide far side. Stevens with the steal, playing it back. Work down low to the far half wall as it's controlled there again. Bulldogs have it right circle of the Will East zone, setting up shop. Left point Jetter, down low to the near corner. Gonna slip it back around to the right half circle. Stolen back, it's Will East there to grab. They'll roll it along the far side. However, that one just drifted lazily up in the air and into the mesh again, out of play.
And again, Ken Maurice here now trying to get back into this game with 10:50 remaining here in the second period. They trail 1-0. They have a big power play here going on. And, of course, at the other end of the ice, you got Will East, who's trying to kill this penalty off and then build on their 1-0 lead.
Cavalieri set to take this draw in his defensive zone for Will East. It's the Bulldogs who win it. Back out high to the right point, working it across left side. He still grabs at the high point. Winds and fires, turned down there by Freundling. Back out to the left point again. Jetter holds his own. He'll zip it down low to the near corner. Out of the left circle, back out high. Steps into another shot deflected. Save made again. Freundling in close. Far side Jetter still hanging on to it. Working it out ahead. Top point. Fires one, and Freundling came way out of his net to challenge to cut down the angle. Good decision. Made the save, and he's got it for another whistle.
And he did make a really nice save on it. And, you know, I said a minute ago that this place is packed here, but we appreciate you fans at home that are watching us on TV, whether it be here in Western New York or, as we found out over the last couple of nights, we've had viewers coming in from Ohio, Indiana, and even one we just found out a few minutes ago from Michigan.
Off this draw, it's thrown by Will East and a long play down the left side. Jetter there to grab. In their own zone to the near side, working it ahead. We welcome those from all states as Ken Maurice comes up the ice left to right, working it ahead. And the Flames take a big bump in the corner. Right circle, came across but couldn't control it. Left circle, Bulldogs still another 30 seconds to go on the 5-on-4. work out high right point. They'll wind and fire, goes off the skate in front, never made it through. Comes to the far corner. Bulldogs back to the left point for Jeter, working it across. He'll step into one, and Freiling again, somehow seeing that puck, hangs onto it and gets another whistle. Right now, Bulldogs probably starting to get a little frustrated. They're getting the shots. They're just not getting the rebounds and the chances.
They just got to stay patient, do exactly what they're doing right now. Maybe get a little bit more player in front of the net and try to block that radar. But I'll tell you, their goaltending down there for Will East has been tough.
Yanks wins the draw. Right circle shot turned down by Freiling as it comes to the near circle. Haynes plays it back. Cavallari breaks it up. He's racing down the ice with 5 seconds to go in the penalty. Out of the right corner. Still controls it 1-on-2. Full out of steam against a couple Bulldogs. He gets tied up there. He is just hemmed against that wall right now. Ken Morey's finally able to get it. They emerge with possession, playing it straight up the middle. Flames with the steal. It's Stevens right to left down the ice as we're back to even strength from the far side. Bulldogs up the middle for Ryan Haynes from the left wing. He loses control to Stevens for the Flames, who puts it right into his own bench and out of play with 8:55 to go in the second. And Willie's with a 1-goal lead. They're enjoying it right now with 8:55 to go.
And they're going to try to keep building on this lead. They're going to keep playing that offensive attack. And they've just got to, again, both teams got to be patient and try to get some good scoring chances here.
Lil Zanich wins the draw. Drops it off in neutral ice. Playing it up to the left corner. Coming out of his net man, Zella. To the near wing. Stolen back by the Flames. Pushed down low to the near side corner. Bulldogs grab it again. Working it up the far half wall. Saucer pass straight up the middle. Bulldogs 3-on-2 in the Willie's zone. Fires from a sharp angle. Turned down by Freiling. And then the carom off the end boards. And Freiling just stayed with it for the save.
And Freiling has been very, very tough in net here. I'll tell you, he's covering from all angles. I mean, yeah, we see the shots that come directly on him, and he makes the, tough saves sometimes. But he's had kick saves here. He's had shots come at him from the side where he's had to glove it. He is getting him from all angles here, but still standing tall as his team leads 1-0 here at 8:26 remaining in the second.
Off the draw comes to the near corner. Will East with a long pass there, but it's held in there again. Played to the right point, now broken up and sent through center ice. From the far side, Kenmore East. Bulldogs on their backhand, playing it up the middle. Working it ahead up the right wing. Now Yanks in the left circle, hits the Willie slide in speed. Now it's stolen back by the Flames. Gavin Cavallari working it ahead 2-on-1. Left circle, feeds it across, cuts it and goal. Could not slide it home as it comes to the right circle. And we get a whistle here with 7:54 to go as that net came off, but a glorious chance to extend their lead to 2, Randy, and it stayed out.
I'll tell you, there was super respect between two individual players. Cavallari went diving towards the net and lost his footing, hit the goalie, and here at the other end there, we're watching Mandela, and he made the save, but they kind of tapped each other on each other's head as they went past each other, and I think it was like, nice drive, nice save, and I'll tell you, just great sportsmanship out there.
Two of the more notable hockey players in Western New York High School, and they've been lighting it up these playoffs for sure, both of them, as Cavallari against Jeter in this neutral zone face-off. And it is Kenmore East who wins control. They'll push back inside their own zone near side, working their way up. 1-on-3 now. He'll cut in from the left circle. Kenmore East going to spin it into the near corner. Stolen back by the Flames. Held in right point. Jeter winds and fires. Didn't get through. Second chance in close. Oh, and he gunned it over top of the net as it goes to the far corner. Cavallari on the steal. Given away, but now it's played to the left point, and he'll whip it back down low. Controlling it there. It's the Flames behind their own net. 7:20 to go in the middle period. Flames with the 1-0 edge as they'll bounce it back out through center. Kenmore East up the near side. It's Yanks who plays it straight up the middle. And now it's the Bulldogs there to grab it again. 1-on-1. Gets tied up along the boards. Still fighting for it. It's Jeter now pushes it on ahead. and the Bulldogs will play it far side. 1-1-0, nice move there, cutting in left circle, and he gets back checked by Stevens. Willie's rolling it along, still can't get it out. Now it comes out over. The Flames finally able to grab it. 1-on-1 Stevens, far side of his own zone. He'll start back right to left, and then he's going to push it well wide of the net. Manzella going to play it off cleanly to the near corner, working it on ahead. Straight up the middle, takes a bump, and it's stolen back there again by the Flames. Lil Zanich up ahead the right side, spins it back around the end boards to the near corner. Sharp angle shot, turned away Manzella to the near side corner. Back out high right point. Flames cycling it back around the end boards to the near side. Left point still fighting for control of it. Still trying to jam it loose, and now it's the Bulldogs who will play it on the far side and exit their own zone from left to right, controlling it. Works to the high slot, stolen by the Flames, not out. Haynes overskates the puck, and now the Flames will take it and send a breakout left side. Did not connect, no icing. So play carries on as the Bulldogs play it left side, and now they'll gun it up ahead. Left wing stolen again by the Flames in their own zone, and they'll kick it back out to center. Here come the Bulldogs again. Deeks has moved to the near side. Deeks another one to get to the right corner. Has it again. Backhand comes right out in front. Could not control it. No one there to chip it home. And the Flames start back the other way. Right to left, they'll make it up the ice. Right to fires one from a sharp angle, and Manzella's got it, and he'll hang on to it. Now we're getting some back and forth sequences, Randy.
And I'll tell you, still, the Flames are trying to create some offense here. And as is the Kenmore Bulldogs, we've had a lot of action on here, but the Bulldogs have not had, in the last couple of minutes, have not had much action on that Willie's net.
Off the draw, right point's taken away, and the Bulldogs with a long pass going to spin it well wide of the Willie's net, and we get a whistle on the icing call.
And I know they sometimes still try to throw that home run pass and try to get that breakaway going, but I don't see that necessarily happening between these two teams. There's too much checking going on. There's too much back checking, forechecking going on.
Lil Zanich wins the draw back to the far half wall. Out of the right corner. They control 1-on-2, try to throw it out in front. Didn't work. Now it's banked to the far corner. Comes right in front. Backhand. That got blocked. Second chance in the left circle. Taken away by the Bulldogs. Thrown out to center, and now Stevens from center going to throw it right back in on the netminder Manzella. He'll push the near corner, not out, left point save made as it was deflected right in front in the low slot. Turned down cleanly from the far side. It's the Bulldogs who will play it on ahead. Ryan Haynes, high slot, drops it off, fires one, save by Freiling, point blank. And he made sure with two blue and gold jerseys right there, he wasn't taking any chances with that puck, Randy. He just held on for the whistle.
Yep, Luke Freiling was bracing for that one, and he saw it coming. And he has made some key saves here to keep Kenmore East off the board. And he's been tough in goal tonight. And equally as tough at the other end, of course, has been Manzella.
Willie wins the draw from Jetter. They'll play it up the right side. Stolen back by the Bulldogs, and they'll slip right through the crease to the near side. A Willie's player wipes out there inside his own zone along the left half wall. Still fighting for control. Trying to get it at the right point. Now they'll spin it to the right circle. Fires one, and it was Freiling who just slammed the 5-hole shut up into the netting. It goes out of play, but once again, Freiling proven to be tough.
And, you know, I've been very impressed with some of these Kenmore East shots from the point. They are using some great techniques here, shot blocking here.
Jetter comes to the high slot. He'll hold it in for the Bulldogs. Cycles it down low to the far corner. 1-on-1, still fighting for control. Cavallari tries to shovel it out, but can't. Good forecheck pressure here by the Bulldogs. Now the Flames have it behind their own net. Cavallari going to work it up the right wing. He'll make his way out to center ice and flips it into Kenmore East territory. But we get a whistle here with 3:51 to play in the second period.
What I was getting at with the Bulldogs is the fact that their point men are using players right in front of them and almost like pinpoint shots right between the legs low to the ice. Blocking, the goaltender's view has been blocked until the puck is really coming at him at a very high rate of speed, and yet he's been able to come up with save after save after save for Will East.
Ken Maurice wins the draw, pushing it up the right wing. Pass did not connect, stolen back by the Flames. They'll trudge it back to the far corner. Flames going to work it on ahead. Playing it right point, bounced along the wall, playing it up the middle, and now the Flames steal it again, and he'll push it into Kenmore West territory. Now Will East on it again in neutral ice. They'll put it into the Bulldog zone, up the right side. Stolen back by the Flames, puck tied up at center ice, and now the Flames come away with it, controlling it out of the left corner. Sharp angle shot. You can see they're trying to see if they can get the goalie Manzella leaning off their near post, but give him credit, Randy. He's not doing it, and he does it again. Big save. Keep it 1-0.
No, and I just try to keep watching some of these other Willys players as they're floating around that net waiting for that shot to come in.
Off the draw, left circle, but that's broken up by the Bulldogs, and they'll finally slip out to center with it up the right side. Stolen by the Flames. He'll gun it off the near boards, back out. Ken Maurice there to grab it. Controlling it was McDonald, who will play it ahead up the left side for Haynes. Willie steals it back. Out to center for Stevens. He'll glide it along. Stolen back there again by Willies as they push it to the far point. But it's the Bulldogs who steal, and they'll clear it back down the length of the ring. Not going to make it far enough for icing. Willie starting back with it. Number 10, Nathan Milk. He'll work it up the right side. Flipping it on ahead. Takes a hit, and then he throws his player down to the ice from the far side. Stolen back again by the Bulldogs. Working it ahead up the right side for North. He gets stood up there, gets tangled, and takes a high stick. And are we going to get a call? No, it carries on. High slot firing one, whistled it wide of the far post. Comes to the near corner. Stolen back by the Bulldogs. And they'll push a long pass left side. Did not connect, and Haynes racing for it. But it is going to be an icing call, but I think we may have had a missed call there on a high stick.
The player's sitting over at the bench, and I don't see any. I think he took a definite shot to the jaw. There was no doubt about that. Whether it came from a stick or whether it came from a forearm, I'm not totally sure here on this one. But he's sitting on the bench. He's okay, and a little stunned on that one for sure.
Ken Maurice wins the draw to the near corner. Puck tied up as it's a double team of Flames right on the Bulldog player. But the Bulldog comes away with it. Now it's stolen away. And Ken Maurice with a long pass up the right side. Did not connect. No icing. Flames have it inside their own zone. 1:40 to go. Stolen back left circle. Bulldogs throw it right out front. Teammate doorstep. Jammed away at it. And again, Freiling says no as he makes a big save near the goal line and hangs on to it. Wow.
And he was in a very, very vulnerable position, namely flat on the ice and not quite face down, but he was watching wherever that puck was, and the next thing he knew, it was right in front of him. He just threw that glove on top of it, made the save, stopped the play, and forces another face-off.
Jeter against Lil Zanich on the draw. With 96 seconds remaining here in period number 2 and 1-0 Will East our score. It's the Flames who have it. Stevens slaps it around the end boards, working it on ahead. Look out here, 2-on-1. Out of the Ritzel, firing one, turn down Manzella. Comes to the near corner, it comes back out to center. Stevens making his way right to left. Has it out of the left circle. Dropped off there along the near half wall. 1-on-3, still fighting for control, back out high. Now they'll zip it down low to the left circle. Backhand high slot got blocked. Not out of the zone to the near corner, still fighting. And now it's the Flames who come away back to left point, but Milk can't hold the zone, and back out through center it goes. Inside a minute to go, period 2. Now given away. Breakaway pass, Jenner and Seabeat. Rebound, and that's turned down. Third opportunity, that pinball's wide. To the near corner, Bulldogs, right circle, winds and fires, and that's turned away. Back to the left point. This is absolutely incredible at this point. To the near corner, it's Jeter. 1-on-1, now spins it off left circle. Getting it far point, winds and fires, score! The play keeps going on. We thought it went in, but that one apparently didn't. Back to the left circle. Held in high slot. Now he'll fire one, and now they get a goal! You only figured After one we thought went in, didn't go in. 3 other chances. Now we get the goal. There was 16.8 to go in the second, tied at 1, and I guess that's just the definition of determination, Randy. What can you say at this point?
Well, it had to be determination for that Kenmore East team because they just kept coming and coming and coming, and they had 3 glorious chances at scoring a goal and couldn't do it, and finally on a shot from the point, they finally get a goal in. And that one comes with just 16 seconds left here in the period.
Cavallari plays it up the near side, working it, stolen back by the Bulldogs. McDonald right circle, winds in front. That's going to go wide. And the clock had stopped. It froze for a couple seconds, and we get a whistle from the far side. It remained at 16.8. Now it's at 14.2.
Yeah, and Tim, our producer, with his clock, has 1 second officially. So
they're going to have to do some sorting out here.
And that's definitely, I would have a tendency to agree that they did not start the clock on time here. And instead of 14.2, there should be a lot less on here because I recorded it. There was 16 seconds left in the period. Now it's going to clock down. Here we go.
Okay, now it froze at 9.7.
And they're going to put 9.7 seconds on the board here.
Okay.
And that seems to be everybody's happy with that. Both benches are happy with it, so that's how we're going to end it here.
Off the draw, Will East from the near side. Works it straight up the middle, stolen back. One last gasp from center. That's going to be blocked away in the left circle as a Ken East player gets taken to the ice. Puck goes into the Will East bench far side, and that's the end of the second period. And what a sequence to finish. You folks, you wanted action? Well, you got it, especially towards that second half of that middle period, Randy.
And I'll tell you, we had both goals scored. The first goal was by Will East, and of course scored by Nick Mendola. And now, with just a little over 16 seconds remaining in the period, Kenmore East ties the game on a goal by number 18, Derek Pine. That is his first goal of the season. And boy, it couldn't have come at a better time.
If you're going to make one of those big playoff runs, you need contributions from everybody. It's truly a team sport, and that's the case right there. So our score after 2 periods of play in this quarterfinal playoff action between Will East and Kenmore East, tied at 1, winner take all, third period ahead. But before we get to that, there will be an intermission report brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you. So our score, and we also want to remind you, the second period replays also were brought to you by Logistics Plus. So our score after 2 periods of play, tied at 1 between Will East and Kenmore East in quarterfinal playoff action of the Small Schools Division from Northtown Center in Amherst. Stay tuned. Intermission report coming up next here on WNY Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home. Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, this is Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF. And...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
And we welcome you back here inside Northtown Center at Amherst. Second intermission report time presented to you by Western New York Immediate Care. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you. And after 2 periods of play, we are knotted up at 1 apiece between Kenmore East and Williamsville East. And along with Randy Schultz, I'm John Karuba. And we'll be getting set for what should be an awesome third period in just a little bit. But before that, we want to take some time here during the intermission. We again want to make a personal appeal out to the Western New York hockey community. And Kenmore West, one of our teams earlier tonight, were playing with the teammate in their mind and in their hearts, Damian Ish, who was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma cancer last week. And Damian, he's going to be out for the rest of the season and probably for the foreseeable future. And we just want a GoFundMe page was started by Kristen Scholes, and it's there for donations and for messages to send of support. Damian, we're all thinking of you in the Western New York hockey community, Western New York athletics. We're thinking of you. You're going to beat this. You're in our thoughts and prayers. And I want to turn this over to you now, Coach Randy Schultz. This is something that, again, is near and dear to your heart, and you'd like to say something directly to Damian and addressing our Western New York hockey community. Take it away.
One more time here, Damian. Again, hang tough, be tough, be strong. That's the best words of advice I can give to you. But I'm also making a pitch out to the Western New York hockey fans out there, or just to the Western New York community at large. If you're listening here, please send some well wishes to Damian, whether they come in the form of text messages, whether they come in the form of emails, whatever the case may be. Even if you can send some cards, send them right to his school. That would be even the best thing right there, and let him know that you care about him and you're on his side there, and that we know he's got a battle ahead of him, but he's going to beat this, and there's no doubt about it. So, again, if you can make your contributions to the GoFundMe page, great. No problem, but please don't forget him. And, Damian, you're in our thoughts, you're in our prayers, and best wishes to you, your family, and to his family. Be strong, be with him, and it's going to be all good. And with that, I'll turn it back over to John.
Thank you. And we just want to pass it along one more time. The GoFundMe page created by Kristen, KRISTIN SCHOLZ, Kristen Scholes, founded the GoFundMe page. And the player's name, Damian Ish, DAMIENISCH. And so, again, Western New York, you're known for being the city of good neighbors. Let's show it one more time to really get behind Damian and his fight. He could really appreciate all your support. And on that note, that's going to wrap up the second intermission report, brought to you by Western New York Immediate Care. Western New York Immediate Care is here for you. So the stage now is set. Third period coming up straight ahead in quarterfinal playoff action. Tied at 1, winner moves on. Loser goes home between Williamsville East and Kenmore East. Myself, John Karuba, and Randy Schultz will be back with the third period in just a few moments here on WNY Athletics. Third period next.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF and...
Welcome back to Northtown Center and Amherst, third period of this winner-take-all, do-or-die quarterfinal playoff action between Williamsville East Flames and the Kenmore East Bulldogs. Along with Randy Schultz, I'm John Karuba. So tied at 1, and here it is. This is for all the marbles, Randy. Excited? We're tied at 1. We're going to determine who punches their ticket to Harbor Center next week and who punches their tickets for the bus ride home for the season.
I try not to use many cliches here, but it's the traditional one, John. Winner of this game moves on. Loser, end of season, goes home, looks to next season, or if you're a senior, you look on to what's your next step of your career. So, again, there's a lot on the line here for these players. I know they're going to give it their all. They've had 2 periods now where they've faced each other. They know what each other can do. And, again, it's at both ends of the ice. These goaltenders have been tough. They haven't given up much. So here we go with the third period. John, go with the play-by-play.
Yeah, here we go. Cavallari for Will East. And it's Kenmore East who grabs control. They'll bounce it back inside their own zone from the far side. They'll wheel it ahead straight up the middle. Stevens in front of his own blue line for Will East. Going to push it up the right wing. Jetter there to grab. Playing straight up the middle. Long outlet does not connect on the left side. And icing our call. And a whistle already. That's been a common theme in this game so far, Randy. Just 19 seconds in.
It has been, and it's just one of those things, how these two teams play, their styles that they play, and they're checking each other. That's the one big thing. They're checking each other here.
Cavallari on this draw, and he'll spin it off far side. Stolen back by the Bulldogs. They'll glimpse it off the run now. Left point, Weinson fires, and that time it was Manzella who reached up, soaring above the crowd, if you will, and hangs on for the whistle, flashing the leather, Randy.
It's unofficial here, too, but shots on goal. Williamsville has 25 after 2 periods, and
Cavallari from his knees, and that's turned away by Manzella from the near corner. Bulldogs behind their own net. Held in at the left far wall. Flames trudging it along. Now it's wheeled back out the center, and from the far side, Noak played it ahead, but Willie's tags up the late offside. Stevens back in again through center, being worked on by Jetter. Spins off the body check and spins it down deep to the near corner. It's Kenmore East working it to the right circle. Stolen back by the Bulldogs again. Dropping it off as just about a minute and a half gone by here in the third period. Tied at 1. Long backhand pass up the right side. Fight for the puck. Stevens stolen. Played to the right point. We get a whistle with 15:50 to go.
And again, unofficially, Williamsville has 25 shots after 2 periods to Kenmore's 24 shots. So we can't get much more equal than that when it comes down to the way this game's being played right now.
And that's reflected in the score. Lil Zanich and Haynes. Willie wins the draw, playing it up the middle, controlling it from the right circle. Weinson fires, that's deflected. Comes to the near corner. Going to push it to the far side. Puck still tied up. And now the Bulldogs going to gun a long pass right side. Did not connect, and icing is the call.
And again, we're kind of at a crawl here to get started. We're about a minute and a half into this third period. Still tied 1, 15:29 remaining. Both teams, again, the face-off is going deep into the Kenmore end, and we'll see what they do here.
Off the draw, it comes back to the left half wall. Comes to the near corner, tried to throw it in front. Overskated the puck back to the line, held in. He'll zip it down low to the near corner. Back behind, stolen away by Kenmore. He's played to the line, not out. Rolled along to the near corner. It's the Flames who have it. Playing it out in front for Lil Zanich, did not connect. Stolen back again by the Bulldogs, and they'll flip back out to center. Will East able to grab it again. Lil Zanich out of the right circle. Being taken into court, throws it in front, turnaround backhander, turned away. Comes to the near corner, Lil Zanich on it again for the Flames. Puck tied up along that near corner. McDonald comes away with it for the Bulldogs. Floats a pass right side and out of the zone. Stevens on it again for the Flames. Taken back again by Will East. They have it in their own zone. One-on-one now, they'll give it away. Left circle, feeds it across. It's blocked back and out over the line. Bulldogs again inside their own zone. 14:20 to go. Regulation tied at 1. Working up the right side. Bulldogs sidestep. They hit the Will East line out of the right circle. Threw it in front. Now comes left corner again. Working out high left point. Winds and fires. Turned down by Freiling. Comes to the near half wall. Now he'll push it off to the near corner. Came right out in front, but couldn't fire it home. And back out through center. The puck caroms. Ken Maurice first back after it in their own zone. They'll float a saucer pass across. Up the near side. Flames inside their own line. Working it ahead up the left wing. Deflected into Ken Maurice territory. Bulldogs start back up the left side. They have it again, and they'll drill it deep. As Freiling came out of his net, but we get a whistle here.
We've had a couple of near misses there, John. Again, on the Flames net. They came very close a couple of times there, but now the face-off is coming all the way back down to the Kenmore east end of the ice, and the Bulldogs will be defending their net again.
And it's Cavallari wins the draw, but Stone in the near corner. Flips it back far side, working it ahead up the left wing. Pass did not connect, and are we going to get an icing? No, we are not. It's waved off from the near corner of the Willows east zone. Working it straight up the right side for Cavallari. That pass too far, and now the Bulldogs grabbing in their own zone from the near corner. Working it straight up the middle. That pass deflected goes right in on Freiling, and he saw a Bulldog player coming and charging him hard. Decided to protect his crease and cover up on the puck.
So the Bulldogs catch a break here as they got the puck down there. Instead of turning into an icing, it turned into a face-off here deep in the in the Will East end.
Jeter wins the draw back to the far point. Now he'll kick it down low from the far half wall, still fighting for control, and now Will East, they'll plow it out to center. Big hit there, Tango in neutral ice. Play carries on out of the far corner. Flames left, so Cavallari steps into one over top of the net. Far corner came right out in front, that's blocked away. Now to the left point, held in by the Flames. They'll shovel it down deep. Comes to the left circle, stolen back there, but not out. Rolled down low, left corner of the Kenmore East zone. Controlling it, Flames backhanded pass out in front. Nice defensive play by the Bulldogs as they'll wrestle it around the end boards. Far side Jeter tries to play it up the left wing, but it deflects, I believe, off a Will East player and into the Kenmore East bench out of play.
So again, now we'll have a face-off. This one will come just outside the blue line, but in that particular case, the Bulldogs are really having a tough time getting that puck out of their zone. The Flames were really checking them pretty hard.
Lil Zanich wins the draw, plays it right circle. High slot it comes, and it goes and score! On the backhand, Willie stayed on it, put it right through the 5-hole of Manzella, and with 12:20 to go in the third, the deadlock is gone. Will East 2-1, and that was a great effort there, just following up, and they get rewarded with the rebound for the goal.
I'll tell you, that came as a shocker because I really thought they would have had that one, but that was just one of those, and I can tell that the Ken East goalie wishes he had that one back.
Off the draw it comes, near corner. Ken Maurice there to grab, rolling it around, playing it back to the far corner, working it on ahead, floats the saucer left side, race for the puck. Bulldogs grab it there, out of the left circle, controlling it back to the right point. Bulldogs down low, looking for the equalizer. Sharp angle shot, turned away. Freiling comes to the high slot, and Willie still play it ahead up the right wing. Ken Maurice grabs it. It's Ryan Haynes in front of his own blue line. He'll work it far side. Bulldogs sidestep a hit, playing it to the far corner. Stolen back by the Flames, working it ahead left side. Comes to the high slot, couldn't control it, and a big tangle up there far side. A sharp angle shot goes in on Manzella, who at least makes a nice bounce back save for the whistle. With 11:35 to go in the third, 2-1 the score. Willie's just moments ago retaking the lead, and now they're 11:35 away from Harbor Center.
And that goal is credited to number 25, Carmen Panero. And for him and for Panero, that is just his third goal of the season.
Roach wins the draw for the Flames. It's given away in the right circle. They'll push it up ahead. Stolen back far side. And now it's the Willie's Flames on it again. Drops it off left circle. Tried to feed it out in front. Stolen back. Flames at neutral ice. Working up the left wing. Going to dump it right in on Manzella, who went across to the near post and gets the stoppage of play.
And I know that Manzella, he's still reeling from that goal he gave up there. That, as tough as he has been all season long, that is one that I know he wished he had back. And he really was he was really focusing a little bit after that, gave up that goal. He had his head down and hands on, or forearms on his knees and that, and he just was thinking about that one. So he's going to be tough down the stretch here.
Flames right off the draw, and there's more of an example of that, Randy, as they fired it from the far post. They're trying to see if they can rattle a goalie a little shame, but give Manzella credit. He's still hanging in there. He's still going to give him a battle.
Absolutely, no question about that.
Face-off coming up to the right of Manzella, and it is Ken Maurice who comes away with the puck in the far corner. They'll play it ahead up the left wing side and back out. Willie's there to grab it, working it ahead. Stevens from the far side feathering right in on the goalie Manzella, who will push it off to the far corner, working it ahead. Now zip back down low to the near corner, cycling it around the end boards. Up the near side, sidesteps a hit, plays it back out to neutral ice. Fight for the puck, and the Bulldogs have it. Racing across the line, firing one, goes over top of the net. Now it comes to the left circle. Stolen back, play to the line, and finally out over. Ken Maurice charging in, working it across, and then dropped it off now after tag up. Cavallari steals it for Will East. Still up for grabs in neutral ice, and now he'll play it inside the Ken Maurice line to the near circle. Finally gets kicked right back out. And now Will East pushes it back in, delayed offside with 10:10 to go here, regulation. Will East with a 2-1 edge. Ken Maurice from right to left. Spinorama move gets it up on the left side, taken away there by the Flames. And as they start up, we get a whistle. And I'm saying a penalty, it looks like, being called. And it's going to Will East, and it's Kevin Cavallari. Oh, 4-on-4. Ken Maurice is also going to the box. Good catch, Randy. And looking to see, that's going to be number 15, Kyle Hibicki. And Cavallari is in the box for Will East. 4-on-4 action here.
And it's one of those things where I didn't see what happened down at the down on the glass there, but definitely they had offsetting penalties. So
it's not even 4-on-4. It's going to be 5-on-5. So we play onward. Will Zanich near side. Big hit in the neutral zone. Stolen back by Stevens, and off he goes for Will East in the left circle. Stolen back by the Bulldogs. 1-on-3 trying to outrace the Flames, but couldn't do so. Will Zanich takes it away for Will East. Winding his way through center. Now weaves to the left circle. Dekes the defender almost out of his skates. Now plays it back out high to the left point. Flames steps into a shot that got blocked away. Lil Zanich in the near corner, onto the puck for Will East. Gets tied up. Jetter takes it away. They'll play it to the line, not out. Glove down. Now stolen by the Bulldogs. Pass ahead. Right wing comes flying in. Right to lost control, and Freiling will just steer it out of there, no problem, to the near corner. And now sharp angle shot turned away down low. And Will East will glide it back through center. Deflected, so no icing. McDonald back to retrieve. Hurry up mode now for Ken Maurice. He'll play it ahead up the right side. Floats the saucer. And now that's stolen right back again. Roche working it ahead for Will East. And again, the Bulldogs with the steal. Working it ahead to Eli North. And he loses control of it. Flames trying to get it out. Held in at the left point. And now Will East takes it back once more. Roche from the near wing. Driving in right circle. Fires one. Save is made. And then the rebound comes to the near corner. Back to the right point It's held in again. Will Zanich going to shove it down low to Roach. Right court throws it out in front, left circle, but never could get a shot away. Now he does, and Manzella tough to the task as he just splashes the leather, and that's an important save at this stage in the game, Randy, keeping them within one.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, Will East is they're starting to pick up their game. They're gaining some steam here a little bit. They're putting a lot of pressure. They're coming to the net. They're crashing that net a little bit, and they're putting some pressure, no doubt, on Manzella, and he is still standing tall to the task.
Roach takes the draw for Will East. He'll push it off to the far corner. Stolen back there by the Bulldogs. He'll gun it around to the near side. One-on-one, and now he'll start out. Making his way out through center. Controlling the left point. Drops it off left arrow. Comes to the high slot. Stolen away there by the Flames. Near corner. And a big hit there along the boards, and then it went up. Out of play. We get a whistle here with 8:04 to go rather in the third, and still 1-goal lead for the Flames.
And you know, the amazing part is here, John, while these two teams have gotten a lot of shots on goal with each other, still they are checking each other here in that between the blue lines, and it gets tough for them sometimes. A lot of their shots have come from the outside.
Haynes plays it up. Lil Zanich on the steal for the Flames. Push to center. Ken Maurice grabs it inside their own zone. Loads to pass up the left wing, stolen back by Stevens, working it ahead. Now it's controlled to the top of the right circle. Lil Zanich gets it to the low slot, brought back to the high point, and now it comes out over the line. Look out, Bulldogs trying to work their way in. Bulldoze to the far corner, and it's played to the left wing, stolen back, and now a big hit right there in neutral ice, delivered by Will East. And we get a stoppage of play with 7.5 to go. And now the physicality really ratcheting up, Randy.
Just a little bit there. And, of course, as I stated in one of the other games tonight, the biggest enemy right now for Kenmore East is going to become the clock. There is 7:36 remaining. They trail 2-1 to Will East, and they are really doing their best to try and get that game-tying goal here. We'll see what happens.
Jetter going to take this draw for Kenmore East. And he will be opposed by Cavallari as both the penalized players are right off the draw. Shot got blocked, and Willie starts back out. 3-on-2, Cavallari left to right. From the right circle, he'll drive in from the right corner, try to feed it back in front, ladled across and broken up. Laying on it for Ken Maurice. Now he'll work it on ahead. Up the right point, Washington fires at Luke Freiling, way out of his net. To that far post, holds onto it, Randy, for the save.
And again, what I just said a minute ago, that with the checking and everything, it's forcing these teams to get their shots from the outside. You're giving those goalies, for the most part, a real good look at that puck when it's coming in. They've got to take some patience here and get some players in front of that net and block that goalie's view.
Jetter to take this draw for Kenmore East. Off the draw, comes to the far circle, gets knocked down. Puck still tied up. Bulldogs have it behind the Will East net. Out of the near side corner, 1-on-1. Again gets taken to the ice. A tumble in the left corner, but play carries on. It appears they're going to let him play here to the near corner. Oh, wait, might have a delayed call as Kenmore East has it behind their own net. Or check that it was just a delayed offside. Playing up the right wing, winding their way across the Kenmore East line right circle. Now he cuts in on goal. Save made to the near corner. It's the Bulldogs there to grab it right to left. Playing it up the far side, looking for Lang. Now he has it right circle. He'll shove it around the Waynesville East end boards. Slammed to the near half wall. Back out high left point. Stolen back by Cavallari. Out through center. Takes the tumble, loses an edge. Kenmore East picks it off. Making it right to left. Left circle. Tried to fire a shot block. Then tried to bank it off. Freiling didn't work. Comes to the near corner, played to the line, not out. Held in left point, winds and fires up skate. Ricochets far side. Another opportunity gets blocked. North back to the right point, steps in with a howitzer, but that got blocked as well. To the left circle. Will East Cavallari gives it away. Right point, a weird looking shot that time, like a knuckler right in on Freiling, but he stayed with it. Shut it down, made the save for the whistle.
And if there's one thing Ken East can't do right now is get frustrated. They've got to keep doing what they just did in that sequence. As strange as it looks, as crazy as those bounces were, that is the one way they're going to be able to try and score a goal here. And that's they've got to keep control of that puck and get some shots in on front of that net and get some players in there as well.
Plenty of time remaining. 5:57 off the draw. Right, so fires 1-0, and that bounces through the crease. Wide of the far post, back to the left point. Held in. Now they'll spin it down low to the near corner. Working it back out high. Udine North going to spin it back to the left side. Stolen back, a long pass up the left wing. Did not connect. Icing against the Flames.
And we're getting some notifications here. Hamburg is leading Niagara Wheatfield 5-3 with 1 minute left in the third in downtown Buffalo.
If Will East holds on, they would play Star Point this Thursday, who won earlier. So again, it's going to come down to who is going to punch their ticket to the Harbor Center. Off the draw comes to the far corner for Stevens. He'll slap it back around. Comes to the left half wall. Now they'll push it to the left point. Stolen away. And now they'll work it ahead up the right side. Fight for the puck. Ken Maurice there to grab. They'll work it up the far wing. Dropping it back. Right to left. Oh, nice play. Will East Lesser cutting it on goal. Deflected away. And now it comes to the near corner. Delayed call coming up here to the Bulldogs as it comes back to the right point. However, it never gets there. Ken Morris with a steal. And now a real chance for Williamsville East to salt this game away if they could score on this Howard Hanna power play upcoming. I beat you to a punch that time, but a big chance here for Williamsville East.
And that is number 3 for Ken Maurice.
Stochowski.
And he is he's going into the penalty box for 2 minutes. We have 5:03. And as I said a few minutes ago, the biggest enemy right now to Ken Maurice and the Bulldogs is the clock. And now to have a penalty on top of it, it's going to even play bigger.
Cavallari going to take this draw against Jeter in the circle. And it's Cavallari who wins it back to the right point. Zip down low near corner. Ken Maurice rolling it around. Stolen back in the half wall. It's stolen back, and now the Bulldogs with a long pass up the left side. They'll just clear it down the length of the rink. As it's Cavallari there behind his own net. Leaves it off for Stevens. Stevens waiting with 4:40 to go here. Third period action. 2-1 Will East. They'll make their way across the line. Out of the left circle. 1-on-1. Controlling. Tried to throw it off. Didn't work. Now has it again. Throw it right out in front. And this time it was Manzella who just lunged out at that puck and dove on top of it before Willies could try and whack it into the cage.
And Mandela was really doing his best to try and watch where that player was with the puck. And when he saw it come out in front of the net, it trickled out in front of him. He just fell right on it.
Off the draw, Cavallari back to the right point. Now he has it again. Working it right circle. Fed down low. Back out high to the right point. And it skips off his stick and back out to center. Lucky break there for the Bulldogs as it's played up the far wing. Stolen back by Ken Maurice, and he'll whack it down the length of the rink. Willie's back to retrieve it there. It's Jack Stanfield behind his own net as we come inside 4 minutes to go here. Third period, Flames 2-1. Bulldogs trying to kill off Pipe for 50 seconds now, giving away. Right circle. Tried to skip by his defender, but didn't work. And now a Bulldog gets taken down in the corner. Meanwhile, play carries on. Willie's working it ahead. Cavallari out of the right circle. Stops up. Gets tied up there. And finally, Ken Maurice again will backhand at the center. Stevens feeding it on through for the Flames. Out of the far corner, the Bulldogs there to grab. They'll roll it along the end boards near half wall. And now he'll backhand through center. Cavallari there to grab it for the Flames. He'll work it straight up the middle for Stevens. Drops it off high slot, fires a shot, rocketed wide. Karams to the far corner. Still tied up, working for it. It's now the Flames who grab it with only another 6 seconds to go in the penalty. Puck still tied up along the near corner, fighting for it. And now we're back to 5 aside. Flames still hold the zone out of the right circle. They're going to push it down deep. Lil Zanich behind the Ken Maurice net. Out of the left corner. Sharp angle. Tried to throw it in on goal. Did not work. It's turned over here at the right wall. And finally, they throw it right in on the goalie Manzella, who will push it off to the near side. Bulldogs from right to left with 2:40 to go here. Down by one. Kenmore East trying to launch an offensive attack. Stolen back, though, by the Flames. They'll push it back into Kenmore and east end of the building. Right to left, they'll make it up the right side. Got it deflected down deep into Willie's territory. Rolling it back to the right point. Comes out over the line, fighting for it. And now the Flames will take advantage of the fact the Bulldogs have to tag up on a delayed offside. They spin it to center. Big hit there right at center as the two players collide. As Jeter was involved for Kenmore. Given away right, so fires a sharp angle shot, but that's Manzella. And again, just does the smart thing, Randy, hangs on for the whistle.
He hangs on for the whistle, and that's going to force a face-off. It looks like to his left, but right now with 2:03 remaining and Ken East trailing 2-1 over Will East, look for that Kenmore East net to empty very quickly if they can get that puck down in the Will East end.
We'll definitely be keeping an eye on Manzella for sure, Coach Schultz.
And we have a timeout here.
With 2:03 to go. 2-1 our score for Williamsville East.
And we'll take a timeout here as well.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you.
Back here at Northtown Center, 2:03 to go. Third period, 2-1. Our score in favor of the Williamsville East Flames. If Will East wins, they would play Star Point, who won earlier tonight on Thursday in downtown Buffalo at the Harbor Center. With 2:03 to go in the third, one-goal game. All right, Randy, give us your best, Coach Schultz. This is the grand finale for tonight. What do you got as we're in the late stages?
Well, I'll tell you, Will East is the one who called the timeout on the play, and that's a smart move. They've got control of the puck down at the, I believe it's at the Kenmore East end. And, of course, that's forcing Kenmore East to keep their goaltender in the net for right now. And there's no question in my mind. Manzella looks a little tired there. He has taken a real beating tonight, and he's faced a lot of shots. He's been tough for his Kenmore East team. And at the other end, you can't really fault the goalie there. Luke Freiling has been equally tough for Will East.
Cavallari to take the draw for the Flames. He'll dig in. And Jeter wins control for the Bulldogs. He'll send it scuttering around the far side. Lifts it high in the air on the backhand out through center. Stevens almost mishandled the puck in his own zone, but able to play it on out to center. He grabs control again. Stevens working it ahead. Gets it to the high slot. Cavallari cutting it on goal to the backhand. Nice back check that time. Came right in front. Comes to the mid slot. Bulldogs able to whack that away, but Cavallari holds his own from the left point. 90 seconds to play. Again, by one is the lead for the Flames as they have it at center ice far side. Stevens going to gun it well over top of the net. Comes to the near corner. Bulldogs there to grab. With 1:20 left to play, they'll work it ahead up the left side. From right to left side steps a hit. And meanwhile, Manzella off for the extra attacker. Kenmore East, net is empty. Comes to the far side for Jeter with 1:10 to go. They have it again from the far half wall. Back to the right point. Haynes winds and fires. Deflected right on turn away. Jeter bank shot. Save is made again by Freiling, who does the smart thing and covers up to the far post of the crease. 1:01 left to go, Randy. Anxious moments for sure.
And that was a huge save. Excuse me, right there. That is a huge save for the Will East team. And now Kenmore East is calling a timeout, and we will take another timeout on that play.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
back here at Northtown Center in Amherst. 1:01 to go. 61 seconds left to play in this third period. 2-1 our score in favor of Williamsville East. And for the Flames, they're a minute away from punching their ticket. And for Kenmore East, they have an extra attacker now, and they're a minute away from their season ending.
And I'll tell you, John, you wanted an exciting game. We got the exciting game, and this has been really a tremendous game for both sides here. And I don't know if I've got a player of the game or not, but we will have to decide at the end of the game here who that player of the game will be.
Jetter against Cavallari. It all comes down to this. 1:01 to go. Will East, if they hold on and win, will play Star Point on Thursday. From the left corner, Will East wins the draw, flips it towards the empty net, going for it, and that's going to miss, and it'll come back down. Another icing with 54.1 to go in third. Another face-off for the Bulldogs.
Well, that took 7 seconds off the clock. It's like it's crawling right now. But, again, I think what Will East has to do from their side is they got to get control of the puck. Just get it over the blue line. Don't worry about trying to shoot at the other end yet.
Jetter against Cavallari once more on the draw. And it comes back left circle. Will East again going to flip it towards the empty net. Going, and gone. It's in. They score into the empty net. And with 47.9 to go, Will East is jumping around now as they're that close to go into Harbor Center, Randy. They took a couple shots at it, and finally it went in 3-1 in favor of the Flames. It looks like we won't be getting overtime tonight at this point.
I guess we will not be getting overtime, although there's 47 seconds left. Anything can happen here, but that is a huge empty net goal.
And off the face-off, it's Will East. Now they give it away. Far point goes right in on the goaltender. Rebound gets swept wide to the near corner with 40 seconds left to play. Puck still tied up. Trying to get it free with 35 seconds. Again, extra attacker for the Bulldogs. Comes to the left circle. Still fighting for control with 28 left to play. Empty net. Extra attacker on for Kenmore East. But it's the Flames who continue to dig away at it. And so are the Bulldogs having a hard time just shoveling it free as the clock continues to bleed down. And now they flip it high in the air out through center. Not going to go into the empty net. Now it's given away. Once again, Kenmore East grabs it with 7 seconds to go. Played right up the middle. One last chance. Left circle Bulldogs fires one, goes off the skate, up into the netting, out of play. 1/10 of a second remaining. And so that close, but we still have to do a face-off here. But now we could say it. Will East is getting ready to mob everybody as they're getting ready to move on.
And they credit that empty net goal to Peter Nostrand, and he collected it there, and that is his 10th goal of the season.
Jetter to take this draw for Kenmore East. As he will be opposed, and it goes to the left corner, and that's it. That's your hockey game. Your final score, Williamsville East moving on with a 3-1 win over the Kenmore East Bulldogs. But what a game by both teams. Both netminders were great. In the end, Manzella gave up one that I'm sure he'd love to have back, as you said, Coach Schultz, and that was the difference in this one. But both teams a great defensive battle and really entertaining for both sides.
It was, and there were a lot of shots on goal here. There were a lot of shots on goal. The goaltenders really did a great job here, and I'll tell you, you can't fault either one of them here. I had kind of predicted this from the beginning.
And so as far as player of the game, by Howard Hanna, have you selected somebody yet?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to – it's a tough one here, but if I'm picking somebody here, I'm going to go with the Williamsville East player. And he doesn't get many goals in the season, but I'm going to go with number 25, Carmen Panero. He scored the game-winning goal. He's one of those unsung players that you don't hear too much about, and he came through tonight. To me, he's the player of the game. I can't fault either goalie. That would have been an easy choice to make there, but that's who I'm going to stick with.
And that's a solid choice indeed, Coach Schultz. And that player of the game is brought to you by Howard Hanna. Home happens here. And if you remember back early in the third and in the late second, it was Kenmore East that really had a lot of pressure on, and it was Freiling who stood up and made a couple just incredible saves, including one sprawling. I'm still trying to figure out how he kept it out, but we're going to make those the saves of the game, presented by AdPro Sports. And so on Thursday night, it's going to be Will East and Star Point from Harbor Center. That should be a really good game based on what we saw from these two teams today. And so that's going to wrap it up from here. But before we sign off, I want to give a shout out to our crew. But before we do that, just one more time, again, Damian Ish, as he is going through a fight right now. And again, he was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma cancer. Again, that GoFundMe page was founded by Kristen Scholz, SCHOLZ, and the player is Damian Ish, DAMIENISCH. Send them the support, send them the donations, do everything you can. We're thinking about you. Everyone in the Western New York hockey community is behind you and supports you. And is there anything else you'd like to add to that one more time?
Not much. I think you've said it all.
Very good, fair enough. So that's going to wrap it up from here. For our entire crew, BJ Stack working the camera, Tim Gardner, the producer, working the camera and the DJing, and along with Coach Randy Schultz, I am John Karuba. Thank you so much for tuning in to this quarterfinal action from Northtown Center. Our final score one more time, Williamsville East Flames move on with a 3-1 victory over the Kenmore East Bulldogs. And you have been watching high school quarterfinals, small school division playoffs on WNY Athletics, and the third period replay is also brought to you by Logistics Plus. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night, and we will see you again soon. Have a good one, everybody.
Even the most prepared moms experience the unexpected. When you do, we're here for you.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.